What's up YouTube, the Wrestling Maniac 13 here, back again with another video, and it is a miserable day outside. It's been raining all day, if you can tell by the conditions outside, if you can see. Yeah, I just finished watching Raw, a 6-6 show by the way. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the Raw for the 5th of December 2011. It was a great card leading up to TLC. Show opens up with John Cena. Oh, by the way, I've got my little notepad here with like 4 pages of notes just so I don't miss out on anything. But yeah, anyway, and this is by the way, this is gonna be a decent review, just not like one of the reviews where you just go through everything. I'm gonna be like talking to you about everything that's happened on the show. Yeah, the show opens off with John Cena, Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz all in the ring arguing over who should be #1 contender for the WWE Championship at TLC against CM Punk. John Laurinaitis comes out and places all 4 men in matches against SmackDown superstars, except for John Cena, who was later made to face Zack Ryder. And whoever won the match, whoever won got put into the WWE Championship main event at TLC against CM Punk for his WWE Championship. So it could have been up to 5 men main event at TLC. And yeah, first match was The Miz versus Randy Orton. The Miz won by countout due to Wade Barrett coming out, and Orton chased him only to be counted out. So the Miz will be in the match at TLC. The match went for about 5 minutes, so it wasn't really that good of a match. And Alberto Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wasn't even scheduled to compete here. He had all the tape around his abs from that brutal assault last week on SmackDown. Alberto Del Rio beat the injured Daniel Bryan, who wasn't even cleared to compete for about 2 minutes, like I just said. It was scheduled to be a triple threat match at TLC for CM Punk's WWE Championship between CM Punk, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio. And then we got a backstage interview with David Otunga. Well, it's not really an interview, just like a conversation between David Otunga and Kevin Nash, which you found out that Kevin Nash will be facing Triple H at TLC in a ladder match where a sledgehammer will be suspended from the ring, and whoever climbs the ladder and picks up the sledgehammer from up the top will have the rights to use that in the match. And we also found out that he'll be in a match against an unknown superstar later on tonight. And then Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus Eve and Kelly Kelly. Typical Divas match which ended quickly. Surprisingly, Kelly Kelly hit a sneaky pin, a little rollover over Beth Phoenix and won the match, which was surprising because Beth Phoenix usually dominates any diva that steps in her way. Yeah, John Cena versus Zack Ryder, one of the main matches I've been waiting for, probably the best match on the card. If Cena wins, he'll qualify for the WWE Championship main event at TLC with The Miz, CM Punk, and Alberto Del Rio. And if Ryder wins, he'll get a future United States Championship title shot against Dolph Ziggler at TLC. It was a decent match, but Cena came out victorious, and after the match, what's his name? Zack Ryder was complaining about that it was his last shot, and now he's not going to get to face Dolph Ziggler and become the United States champion, yada yada yada. And then Cena said, "I'll get you your shot," and ran backstage. And then it was set to be a fatal 4-way match at TLC for the WWE Championship between current WWE champion CM Punk, The Miz, Alberto Del Rio, and John Cena. John Cena goes into John Laurinaitis' office after the match and demands that John Laurinaitis give Zack Ryder another title shot for another title opportunity for the United States Championship. Laurinaitis says he will on one condition: if John Cena gives up his championship shot at TLC. And Cena accepted, which was a surprise by me. Shows how much of a nice guy Cena is. And then, yeah, Zack Ryder got his match straight after, which John Laurinaitis said was going to be a no count out, no disqualification match. So yeah, it was going to be a triple threat match between CM Punk, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship. And we saw a new promo for the return of Kane, which you know is going to be happening soon because the promos keep getting better and better. And another question that's been asked around the YouTube wrestling community: will Kane be returning in a mask? See, I don't reckon he should. he unmasked back in the end of 2003. He shouldn't bring it back. But yeah, wrong page. And then Zack Ryder versus a mystery opponent, and a no disqualification, no count out match. Straight after his match with John Cena. Zack was in the ring waiting for his mystery SmackDown opponent to come out, and who else would step through that curtain? None other than the world's strongest man, World Heavyweight Champion Mark Henry. And Zack Ryder was shitting himself, saying, "Oh shit, all in the ring." Mark Henry was dominating the match until about 5 minutes in. John Cena came out and hit the attitude adjustment on Henry, and rolled Zack Ryder on the Henry for the count. 1, 2, 3. Ryder was celebrating in the ring like he won the WWE Championship. So there's another match that we will know be happening at TLC for the United States Championship. Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder, and I hope to God that Zack Ryder picks up victory there. It'd be great for his career. Then we go backstage. Vicky Guerrero comes out of John Laurinaitis' office, only to tell Dolph Ziggler that the decision on Ryder's victory on Henry wasn't going to be reversed. And Vicky says, I've also been told who your opponent is later tonight. And Dolph Ziggler goes, well, who is it? And she goes, Sheamus. And then Ziggler's like, oh. And then Jack Swagger's like, oh, I've got your back, man. I'm coming to the ring with you. And he goes, no, you're not. Yeah. And he goes, just kidding, mate. Yeah. And he goes, so yeah, I'll see you out there. And Ziggler goes, no, you won't, and walks off. And that's how the promo ends. And we didn't see Jack Swagger in that in the match later on tonight, which was a surprise for me. I thought he was going to come out. Kevin Nash versus the mystery opponent, who we found out was Santino Marella. And when I saw him come out, I started laughing because we all knew he was going to get hammered. Yeah, what would you expect? Nash dominates Santino, hits him with a jackknife within a minute, and wins, like, all under a minute. But yeah, that's what you'd expect from a man like Kevin Nash on a man like Santino Marella. But yeah, nothing else to say about that match. You got Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. This was another really good match. Sheamus was dominating most of the match, and then about 5 minutes into the match, Zack Ryder's music hits, and Zack Ryder comes running down to the ring and starts taunting him outside of the ring. And he turns around and Sheamus hits him with a bro kick and wins the match. And then after, Ryder comes into the ring and hits Ziggler with a Rough Rider. And you're saying, yeah, I'm going to come for your title. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a triple threat match for the WWE Championship at TLC between WWE Champion CM Punk, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio. And then we got the WWE Championship contract signing. John Laurinaitis announces for the first time ever that the match between CM Punk, The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio will be a first ever triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match. And when I heard that news, I was stoked. I can't wait for this pay-per-view. It's aiming up to be a really good pay-per-view. And yeah, all three superstars were mouthing off at each other like you'd expect, saying, oh, I'm the best, oh, I'm going to come out of TLC, WWE Champion. And yeah, all of them signed the contract successfully, and CM Punk goes, it's not a real contract signing if a fight doesn't break out. And then CM Punk goes, if you want the job done, you got to do it right. And then hits The Miz, and a brawl breaks out. But yeah, pretty much that was Raw, a Raw review for 5th of December 2011. We got 4 matches already scheduled for TLC. Mark Henry versus The Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk versus The Miz versus Alberto Del Rio, first ever triple threat TLC match for WWE Championship. Kevin Nash versus Triple H ladder match with sledgehammer hanging, and whoever grabs it first can use it. Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder in the US Championship match. Personally, I would like to see Mark Henry and The Big Show compete in a tables match. I think that'd be really good. But yeah, guys, that was my Raw review. Great Raw leading up to TLC. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out.